Alright, let's see where this is going. Whoops. Forgot to close my window. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Damn, that's a peasant's life salary. Incredible. If only I'd had if only I'd had the same kind of power back then. I get it, bro. You got a backstory. You can tell me all about it in your social links. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us. Let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I have a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly? That's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk about details tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
It means you're being assigned Zelda Fairy.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Yeah, when I see danger, I say, "What's up?" It's kind of your fault. It's not your fault. I don't mind a little danger.
I mean, it is kind of your fault.
Wow! Way to twist the knife.
Well, I'm twisting.
Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
What do you mean you can't fight with me? Like, what was up with that system thing we did then with the apples?
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Man, Atlus has really mastered writing dialogue without directly saying a person's name. Like, Final Fantasy X crawled so Atlus could fly.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, I don't know why people be reading this as it being a commentary on how our world is perfect. Okay, was that something or was that just a transition? You don't know with this game. When the day transitions, they show you a beating heart.
Nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
The yassified Igor.
You truly are an intriguing one.
Hey, Fire Mage 96, thanks for following.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Are you the spirit of reading? The patron saint? It's Mireille Mikagura. Is that the voice actor or is that a character you're comparing them to?
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Ah, I get it. Because when I read a good book, I want to read more of it.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Digimon version of Igor. I really want to get into Digimon at some point. I've had I was gonna say Digital Devil Saga. That's not right. Cyber Sleuth. That's been on my list for a really long time. I was gonna play it this year, and then this year went insane, and they decided that Shadow the Hedgehog 2 should come out. Kibby. I don't know. That's just what the comment says.
I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. As much
Good
as
God, play Cyber Sleuth someday.
space are fit to live
Hacker's memory
in.
made you cry. So like, but did it cry out because you're like in deep on with Digimon, or is it like just something that is inherently sad? Like, should I like watch some stuff and play some stuff first and then do it, or should I just go to that?
It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot...
Ending is inherently good. One of the best RPGs you've come across. Well, that's a lot. That's a big sell.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
Not interested. This is way over my head.
This is way over my head.
Understandable. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will prove beneficial to you.
Yeah, what power are you going to give me?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened.
Oh, is this how I get to change jobs?
You've found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend.
Oh, there we go.
What
Job
I've
system.
come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures.
You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh now?
Forms transcending
No, don't be silly. This is just Final Fantasy V.
but truth.
But if it was Atlus. Also, look, Hatsune Marvin, how's it going?
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps
Truly, you are the main character of this story.
but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world.
Racist Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh no. What are they saying about the Blue Eyes White Dragon? Just laying down? Nice. Laying down is comfortable.
Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall
We gotta go back to the old days when things were good
found power.
and there was no discrimination.
What say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Not much choice. I'll do it.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere. You get pulled into another like subsection of the collective unconscious. A dream within a dream.
In search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
We really are just stacking layers of unconscious connections onto this poor guy.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh yeah, the Seeker Arcana. That's my favorite Arcana.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in academia. Bright-eyed student. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. Neat. I will say, I like it when... Ooh, this is a cool menu. Oh, this is really cool. Ooh. Ooh, this is a sexy game. I like it when your S-Links give you something. Like, I'm not a fan of like going back to Persona 3 Reload, for example, and now S-Links just give you an EXP bonus for your Personas. I like you hang out with someone and then you get some sort of like ability or function or something. Stat Matrix, I don't think so. I think this is like a like... Actually, those look like chemical bonds, actually. Which, oh, okay, I get it. I sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers. People that support your quest as steadfast allies that can grow closer. That you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
The portrait of Moore looks French. The model doesn't.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Looking forward to playing this game so I can see all the systems Persona 6 is going to get. So true. Persona 6 is probably going to be insane, honestly.
Already then?
Persona just keeps selling better and better, so they're just going to keep making the aesthetics and system crazier. And now that they've remade Persona 3 Reload, maybe they'll remember how to have a little bit more subtlety to their writing. Maybe they'll remember how to have characters continue to exist after their arc is complete in 1 month.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain.
Combat is already very interesting.
The other side.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even gotten into how the job system really works. Like, I imagine that not every single follower gives you a job type, but I imagine it's all connected, and then, like, you also do get, like, more and more jobs and, like, job-adjacent abilities as you make up these bonds.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
They'll never see you coming.
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial.
They're back in unique outfits. So true, finally.
That power.
I feel like, I forget his name, but Noble Guy could use with you could have a little bit, less yellow, maybe.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
Leon, right, that's what it is. Leon could use some color contrast. He's wearing a raincoat right now.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield.
So far, the story seems very prescriptive. Like they're prescribing nobility to a lot of things. I wonder if that's intentional.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for our way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
this place here. Hold on.
Okay, well, I don't want to go that way.
This place here.
Let's see.
This place here.
So I'm wondering when you get to the point where you unlock the persona stuff. Like, obviously we got an S-Link, but like the actual like day-to-day stuff.
Don't let your guard down.
We'll go through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? Yes. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is
Oh,
resource-rich.
it just hit me, and this is going to be a reference for nobody. Nobody who is going to watch this video is going to
Churches
appreciate this at all. This narrator sounds exactly like the narrator from Mobius Final Fantasy.
road leading to the derelict mine.
So what I'm about to... Yeah, I mean, so I know from what I've heard that this demo ends with 3 free days. So, like, we're still just in the tutorial part, basically. Wait, why do multiple people in chat know about Mobius Final Fantasy? I can't even believe I made that connection. I haven't thought about that game in ages. Because of me. Explain how. You watched a couple of videos? Okay. Yeah, I mean, so I tried watching through some Mobius Final Fantasy. I got a decent way into the first series. I wish I'd been able to experience it firsthand. I did play the game, but it has that... it had that gacha problem of, like, there were so many systems stacked upon systems that I just didn't know what I was doing, and I was just kind of battling my way through stuff, doing, like, exponentially more damage than I needed to. And also, at that time, I was innocent. I didn't think about the fact that eventually it would get an EOS and just become completely unplayable, because I thought for sure, surely a game with production values that make it look on par with Final Fantasy 13, and which feature voiced crossovers with like Final Fantasy 10 and 8 and stuff, surely they would get some sort of re-release, some sort of special edition or something. Like, surely that they would make it available to continue to play, because why would you just waste all those resources? Turns out, mobile games are just worth less than dirt, and they will just destroy Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Anyways.
Huh?
Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
No, I'm just fine. It's just... I can't help but feel like we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget, I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can just hide and wait it out? No, we have to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess. You could move faster if I died back there, and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
Wonder how the memorandum's doing. Oh, there's so much. Fantasy novel. Okay, that seems worth it. The book Kota carries with him. It's a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth. Quite literally, a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. In modern day. It is basically the Final Fantasy 13 data log. It's also like the data log in Final Fantasy 16. Active Time Lore, that's what it's called. Final Fantasy 16's Active Time Lore. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. Magic. Man, that's a lot. Human, the one aspect of nature. Hold on. There's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beast hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them a chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it, so be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foe. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size up that hundo. What do you make of it? I mean, it's a hundo. It's weaker. Indeed. You slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press L2 to activate phase sight. Identify an enemy's strength via their color. Low enemies are blue, same level yellow, higher level red. Unknown enemies are white. Ooh. When you have leveled up to the point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press L1 on the cursor, You can lock onto that enemy and it will always be in view and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
All right.
Understood? Now try it for yourself, lad.
Give it a shot. We got
Right there. Time for some close. Push through. Come on. Yeah, just push through. All right. How's that?
What an interesting game. Like, it's got like the softest action elements, but it can be technically considered an action RPG, because squad battle is its own mode.
Hold on.
Ah, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. It's really funny how this game becomes an action game mid-dungeon if you level up enough. Yeah, I don't think that's the intent. I imagine that it is basically just like how you can, in Persona 5, you can get an ability to instantly defeat enemies that are lower level. But now it's just a little bit more streamlined. And that was already pretty streamlined. Initiate squad battle. If you use squad battle enemy to play in the break gauge of square, great advantage. However, if you are attacked by an enemy strong to you, you will be forced into battle with the enemy's advantage. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons. Evaluate the enemy's vicinity. Stun them first. Squad battles, where they're strategic. Phase sight can help you determine the battle approach. By staying out of enemy reach, use an efficient tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before you reach Grand Trad. I need to make sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
I see the enemy. Forward.
Oh, not quite.
More than this.
Those battle intros are sick. If you're attacked in the dungeon, you're forced into a squad battle and begins on the enemy's turn. If you're unhappy with how the battle's going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing L3. Okay. Press R2 to assist, but R move the cursor to enemy has a weakness, the skill you have. Cool.
Wish we knew their affinities.
I wonder what its affinity could be. It's so hard to say.
Still standing.
not done yet. That settles that.
Alright. How close am I to getting extra luck? Not very.
I think we're in the clear.
Oh geez, what are you doing?
Okay.
The difference is kind of insane.
Take this. Still standing.
Even easier than expected.
Man, look at all those dogs.
Nobody here.
What an action game.
So it's yours.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Oh, okay, you're after me.
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
Get ready.
With being able to dodge and everything, it does seem pretty simple actually to just keep that advantage going. And it's such a strong advantage. Maybe enemies get more complex, I don't know.
That's just what Gria's does. Only one left.
Also, like, just kind of crazy to think about, like, if the enemies do have stuff they can do on the field too, then they basically made 2 versions of every single enemy, which is crazy because RPGs have lots of enemies. Like, this is a money game. This Atlus is taking all the money they got from Persona getting bigger and bigger and putting it here. So I feel like ambushing is stronger than this than any other Atlus game. Can't prove it. I think that's a pretty safe bet. There's a lot of Atlus games, so you never know, but like it's pretty strong.
That's all over. We can relax for now.
What's your deal? What can you give me?
What is it?
I haven't seen you lot in these parts. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Ah, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. In trailers, the director said this game is something of an anniversary game for Atlus as a whole. That's cool. That makes sense. This does seem like a amalgamation of a lot of Atlus stuff. Maybe if I keep playing, I'll get a Radiant Historia reference. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Oh, I have exactly enough money for 1 revival medicine. I mean, I have a ton of the regular stuff. I guess I could just get this. Feels a bit wasteful right now, but eh. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even to speak about it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. Can I sell anything? Do I want to sell anything? Consider selling it. Consider selling it. Consider. I think they want me to sell this stuff. There we go, that's better. That's a lot more money. Now I can get a revival medicine and not feel bad about it. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today though.
Thank you.
I'll stay until the beasts settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Hey, another memorandum.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Press forward. This is our chance.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
When the enemy falls down, I just kind of assume that they're dead, but no. Gotta keep going.
Still up?
Take this.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I assume that Madge stuff I'm collecting is gonna let me level up my jobs.
That's all okay. We can relax for now. Vigilance now.
This battle's ours.
It's getting easier and easier to get these first strikes.
Stay focused.
The grizzled old man is giving me temporary party member vibes.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Wait, squad for what? Is it them?
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Hey, you got some navigator dialogue actually.
How's that? Let's push through. Come on.
Very impressive.
I almost wonder if, like, there was an internal debate on whether this should be an RPG or an action game. And so they decided to make it kind of sort of both.
Let's give him a fight.
You make the first move.
Ooh, there we go. That luck finally paid off. Didn't change anything. Nothing changed whatsoever, but yeah, no.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Ooh, rank up. What does that mean?
A few left.
Nothing?
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, do I still not have like a true menu? Or is that just it? Chase support. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about the fact that it's ranked up, whatever that even means. Oh, geez, I didn't even register that giant crow as an enemy.
We have the edge. Let's settle this quick.
Everyone, go!
Come forth, royal soul. Still up?
Take this. Some battles are hardly afoot.
I think we're in the clear.
Man, Atlus RPGs have really gotten easier, huh? I'm not complaining. They've got difficulty modes for a reason.
Take this. Still standing.
It's a sturdy crow. Or a corvo, sorry.
Let's catch our breath.
That's all over. We can relax for now. Hold on.
Hold on. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me. Show yourself. Or would you rather me come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? The bastards lived long enough. Kill him quick. Oh no, peril.
We must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Why do his eyes look orange? Is that like?
What is that?
Why is he taking away my control?
Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Got no mercy for you.
Oh, I'm being targeted.
Coming at us.
Press guard. Consume the turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases damage. Caretaker prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents enemies from gaining turns too. Nice!
What's that? I think something's coming.
I can
Watch
take
out!
Damn, and that's significantly reduced? Jeez. He's had glowing orange eyes in battle since you got your persona? I see. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage your party members deliver. Wow, they got rows even, depending on your position. Front row more damage, back row less damage, but take less damage. During battle, you can change your formation.
To the rear guard. Forward! Falling back. Charging in. To the rear guard.
But do they want me to do that?
Still here?
Take this!
Oh no! Wow, they got 2 reads on hold still.
Vitus power. Wind!
Man, these guys are sturdy.
Mercy for you.
Oh no. I hate being targeted.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Take this! Let's do this! Blast!
Not done yet. It won't hold back. Scour!
I just realized, have my other guys even leveled up? Do they have the capacity to? Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How could they have already mobilized a pursuit? They don't seem to be getting EXP. Well, sucks to be them. I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we didn't even get to the place. Here we are. It looks creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So,
Oh, thanks for following us. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. They should put up miners' DNI? True. If they do that, then encounters will be disabled for this dungeon. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they considered us dead. Let's push through the mines while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. But like Gria said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. It's the merchant. It's the young peddler. Color me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at the abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
These come highly recommended.
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Well, that voice in your head did say curiosity is a good thing. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted. So why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? So there could be a boss fight. It's essential. Now why is it treating this as new? I've seen these before. Is it because it's a new merchant? Thank you kindly. Come back anytime.
Wait a second.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? No. We gotta get rid of them. Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then
Oh. Then it sounds like we won't have a problem then. Are you ready? Yes. There will be no problems. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble. That I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in a narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let nobody escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way out. Here they come. Stop them here and now. Oh, they're weak. Okay. Fine by me. Guess I could just go back and mow through them. Does this game allow me to make that choice? If we turn back, we're walking right into another ambush. We've got to break the line by charging through the front. I mean, yeah, I can just muso my way through them.
Stop right there. This is bad. They're onto us.
Yeah, no, they got a little bit of AI going.
I knew you could do it.
Whoops. Not the right thing.
All right, we did it.
Man, what is going on in your character's head to make music like this? Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you
Oh, it's voiced.
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Yeah, it's what's his face, the villain coded character design.
Stop right there. I can't believe this.
We made short work of them.
Looking cool, Joker. What? Isn't that... Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears we were expected.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
They were low-level assassins.
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
I love what I was saying before about this game being very prescriptive.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements. The villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Bad news.
Hey.
You're confronting one right now.
You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills...
They really had to pick Flames Day.
Ground, a village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Okay, that was not the transition I was expecting.
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
He's so Persona 5 villain coded.
Disgraced.
Palace version specifically.
I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Hell yeah.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to...
You embody the heroic trait of bitterness.
Star, whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the
Man, the presentation in this is so incredible.
alongside you. My name is Leon Stroll de Halliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Well, that's just cool as hell.
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
Atlus is so good at 3D animation that it bums me out when they use bland 2D anime scenes. I mean, they've gotten pretty, like, it wasn't always the case, but they've been really pumping that stat.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
Wait, what about the miner? Did that get dealt with while I wasn't looking?
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Diagonal slash. Oh, that sounds like an area of effect attack. Like you diagonally slash through everyone or something. Alright, do I want to take out these guys or do I just want to do this?
It's okay. We can fight his power. Scour!
Take this! Why
Alright, I guess he can handle it. Oh no! Nothing I could have really done about that, but you know.
Warrior! Hack and slash! Not done yet.
Wretches! Seeker! Wind!
Curse you!
Oh no! Weakness.
Trivial!
the audacity?
Warrior!
Let's
There. You're fucked now.
Take this! Die! Die!
I will fight with pride.
So like I guess I should just guard so he doesn't get an extra turn.
Go on, finished it. Die! 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 You!
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Warrior! Hack and slash! Tougher than I thought.
You're barely holding it
I
together.
won't hold back.
Gotta heal up quick.
Easy.
Take this! Still standing, eh? You!
Damn it.
Die!
Alright, now die.
Luis!
Captain's uniform. I guess that's just normal gear.
That'll do.
There we go. Yeah, you're all caught up.
I feel stronger.
Hey, you even got a natural luck boost.
I admit, It feels good to get stronger.
All right, now which direction are you going? Oh, is it strength, perhaps? Could that be where I'm going? Oh, you don't get to give an extra point.
Impossible!
His little tail. I don't know how that rescued the miner.
Commissioned officer.
Like,
A wild-eyed zealot.
I guess they got sucked into the turn-based battle.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but
All right. His backstory is complete.
from the start, if Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
He says,
Keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor.
Oh, that's cute.
Now, onward.
The proud noble.
Ooh.
Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior.
The warrior arcana.
Bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Party can now study the warrior. Oh, the thing is shaking hands. Yeah, it's so cool. When I was advertising this stream, I looked for whatever GIFs they had on Twitter, and there was one that was just a montage of them holding hands with like an emoji of a handshake above it. They have to come up with a reason for every link to shake hands with you. Yeah, no, that can be great when you have to shake hands with Luis somehow to get your enemy S-link that every Persona game has. Man, so wait, how many are there? Hold on, let me see if I can count these. 4, 6, 8, 11, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24, 28, 31, 33. I think that's 3 there. 36. 39. Wow. That number feels significant. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Are we gonna get pulled into another mind palace? A fourth unrelated one? No, same as before.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected.
Each link has 8 levels instead of 10 like Persona. Yeah, I mean, but there's like almost... Yeah, what would that be? Like 1.5 times as many?
Remarkably, another has awakened.
Like, honestly, the linked episodes in Persona 3 Reload were all just solid in the sense of just being a nice, self-contained story. I don't think, like... The thing is, Persona games have gotten better at utilizing the space of their S-links. The Persona 3 ones are very inefficient. Like, a lot of them are just... like, hey, do you want to hang out? Yes. Are you my friend? Yes. Wow, that's incredible. Why are you so incredible?
Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom.
Big theme of anxiety in this game, I'm noticing.
And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Gallica's kind of great.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I guess.
I guess.
Where did that come from?
Come on, I thought we were a team. We have each other's backs, don't we?
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Okay.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within.
Yeah, you can't say that we have a bond that reaches the depths of our heart. We haven't even gotten a single rank on our S-Link. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I won't lead you astray.
Alright, I can now study the mage.
Here.
I'm curious how these chemical bonds, like, pan out. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened?
I was going for a tiny handshake. That is pretty lame that it didn't happen.
You awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
This is what friend groups are like. If one of your friends starts running a new bit, then all of your other friends can join in on it too. You have the power. Any of you watching right now, watching this video, you could look at a picture of a dog, you could quote retweet it, and say Boto. It's your prerogative.
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Or you could not.
What?
I don't know what purpose that would serve.
Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
What if I choose to become a seeker of darkness?
This right here.
What I'm talking about, what I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. They do? And you will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is that you have to keep your mag you need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying an archetype consumes mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through studying of archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose the archetype among these. Am I gonna make this poor guy a mage? So wait, there are 39 jobs? And like each one is like, it has to be visually distinct from every other character as well, too. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Isn't that kind of a lot? Learns versatile skills including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Uses fire, ice, and electric magic. Excels at hitting enemy weak points. Skilled in physical slash attacks with sword. It cuts down foes with strong single target damage. Well, I'm guessing this poor guy is going to become a mage for some reason.
I see. This right here.
An expert in magical attacks with 3 specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploiting enemy weaknesses. This looks to be real deep. It looks to be real deep. Real deep. Oh, whoops, I should have read that. Hold on. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast. And a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the mage. Is this the archetype you've chosen? So I didn't think I was going to get a full-on description, so I want to hear all this.
I see. This right here.
This is the archetype you're now using yourself, taking a well-balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale in comparison to specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find its versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses.
Alright.
Costs 500 meg.
I see.
And the mechanics are real enticing to me. Too bad it's releasing the same time as Shadow. So true. 2024 is simply too stacked. You're right. It's too much. Like, I want to play Fantasian, and I want to play this, and I want to play, I don't know, other stuff. I'm interested in Sparking Zero, but it's a bit too expensive for me.
This right here.
This would be the archetype that young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense by the way of a weighty greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with. Alright, yeah, but I need a mage. I don't have any other mages.
I see this right here.
I don't know why this guy's gonna get made a mage, but you know, utility.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. Again with the anxiety. If thou art prepared to ensure knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. This is basically like Inside Out 2, if it was epic. What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally within my grasp. The mage archetype has been awakened. You now change archetypes from the main menu.
I see. This could be useful.
Oh, you just got a bunch of stuff. Neat. An unpolished garnet.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and the noble youth with new archetype power. Feel free to experiment, now and from here on. Oh, so there's a mage tree. Oh, okay. So I imagine it's either these are more specialized mages or they're just better. For a second, I thought they might change clothes to match their jobs like Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, that would probably be too much. Like that might be too much. They do that in Visions of Mana though. Yeah, every character can choose from I think 8 jobs in that, and each one has their own outfit, and also the job is different for everyone. So the jobs in Mana are manifesting an element, so like each character gets their interpretation of like fire or earth or whatever. Oh, Grace is higher level than us, jeez. I do have enough mag for something else. I'm sure I'll get plenty, so might as well get myself some more utility.
This right here.
Is the heroic embodiment of that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of one who leads. Okay.
Alright.
500 mag. Why is the description different for me, like versus the one that I got before? This is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honor creed, take this new form as a mage. Oh, you get a special one. You hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart. Yeah, same as before. Bestow on you the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I can see it to its mastery. I shall see it to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Mage archetype awakened.
New skills, new possibilities.
Alright, but I'm not going to actually change it. I'm just going to have it. And you can be another seeker.
That is...
Haven't fulfilled the conditions. Huh, wait. Oh, he didn't have enough mag. Okay. But by talking more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functional menus are now available, such as changing archetypes. Archetypes have been studied in academia and can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is good strategy. It's so true. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. Am I going to be the king? Is that what... I feel like they've been laying that that brickwork down to tell me that it's not the prince that's going to be the new ruler. It's going to be me. You can raise your virtues in many ways. Alright, let's have a look at these virtues. There's the menu. There we go. There's the calendar. Ooh. It's a rainbow. Alright, but which one of these? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's less. There's usually more S-links in a Persona game. Cool fact about archetypes. They're co-designed by Yuji Humakai, the character designer for Etrian Odyssey. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, what is everyone else passives? Nothing for you? Or you? Okay. Huh, Gallica is in the party, though. There's the virtues. Am I craven? My courage is craven, my wisdom naive, my tolerance inflexible, my eloquence tongue-tied, and my imagination is vapid. Truly a great protagonist. Got more memorandum, too.
What now?
Alright, that's gonna do me for tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Stream went very well.